What up, my dudes? So check it out. Something interesting just happened. They just opened up red snapper season here in the state of Florida, randomly on the weekends. And so when they open up red snapper season, you gotta go. So let me tell you about the plan today. We're gonna start throwing some lures because it's early morning, see if we can catch something once the sun gets up. I'm gonna take it out, we're gonna catch our 2 snapper, then bring them home. And Melanie and I, my wife, we're gonna cook them up for dinner tonight as an appetizer. Figured I'd start casting these lures right here. There was some real big redfish in here the other day. Not really seeing much happening right now, but that's okay. Check it out, I'm throwing this little Berkeley Gulp jerk shad. It's one of my favorite all-around lures right here in our bay. 1/4 ounce jig head. Seen a couple tarpon in here roll this morning, and that's about it. Not a lot of activity, really. Ooh, that may be some, oh my gosh, guys, oh my gosh. Huge fish going off over here. I have a feeling that if I hook up in here, it's gonna be a stud. I just have that feeling, guys. There's so many big bait fish coming through here, and the fish that I saw blow up were huge. Still seeing these big fish in here. They're coming up and swirling. There he is, guys, there he is. Oh my gosh, we got him, baby. We got him, oh yeah. This is a strange fighting fish right here, guys. I don't know what I got, I don't have a clue. And I don't know that I'm liking how he's fighting. He's fighting like a stupid catfish, to believe it or not. Look at that, are you kidding me? What? Look at that. Oh man, I've got giant fish blowing up around me. And that's actually a sail cat. That's a gaff top sail cat. Those things can be such a fake out because those sail cats fight really freaking hard. All right, I'm making a few more casts and then I'm going snapper fishing. That's just the way it's gonna be. Oh, okay, maybe I did get hit. Oh, maybe not, I can't tell. I think it was a lizard fish. There's a rock pile right here, guys, and I'm just throwing this lure up to this rock pile and working it back. And I am getting a few bites here. Nothing crazy. It's got to be a good fish on here, man. This is a really nice looking rock pile right here. I got a good, oh man. I got it, whatever it is. Look at this. What in the world? It's the world's tiniest mangrove snapper. Look at this. That, if I had an aquarium, now would be the time to put it to work. Oh, guys, there he is. There he is. Oh my gosh, that's a good one. I got it. Oh my gosh, that's a good one. Oh yeah, we got a stud on right here. Finally. He's acting, he may be a red. Oh yeah, I think this is a big slot red right here, guys. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh baby, come here, come to Papa. Wow. Check this out, guys. I got him on the check it stick right here. 26 inches on the nose there. So check it out, guys, right here. Now, when I used to fish redfish tournaments, this was our dream fish, a perfect 26-inch redfish. In the state of Florida, they got to be between 18 and 27 inches to keep. This is almost top of the slot right here for redfish. We're gonna let him go. All right, dudes, I'm headed snapper fishing. That redfish made it all worth the while. Already a fun start to the morning, but let's go see if we can put some keepers in the boat to bring back to cook this evening. All right, guys, so we're gonna use these cut pogies right here for snapper bait. Check it out. That's one of my favorite cut baits for red snapper. We're gonna drop this cut bait down. I've got it on a Carolina rig here with about a 4-ounce weight because it is 50 foot deep here, and we're right next to shore, which is the cool thing about Pensacola Bay is we can catch these keeper size snapper right next to shore, which you can't do that in a lot of places. So that's pretty cool. So we're gonna and you know, you never know, we got a chance to catch a lot of other species out here. We're just gonna fish and see what happens. Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm getting a catfish bite, but I don't know. Oh, there he is. There's a good one. There's a good one. Oh my gosh, yes. Hold on. That's a good one, guys, I think. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that. Come on, baby. Oh yeah, we got our first one coming, and this is acting like a keeper. This one's acting like a keeper. He caught me sleeping. He's gonna be close. That's a nice snapper, actually. So as guys, as you can see, here's my check it stick right here. This fish is over 18 inches. Now that's not bad for being this close to shore, okay? That's a nice little snapper, and we're gonna take him home for dinner, but the limit is 2 per person in the state of Florida, so we're gonna catch us one more. I've got these big snapper chummed up to the top here, and so I'm going weightless right now, all right? We're gonna just go weightless and see if we can get one to eat. I'm gonna let my bait float down. This is my favorite way to catch them, okay? I'm gonna let my bait float down. We're just gonna do this and see what happens. I'm just gonna feed it a bunch of line right here. I'm just gonna let my line flow down, and I'm gonna watch my line. Oh, yeah, I'm on. Oh, dang it, he smashed it. And I'm off, crap. Look at them all. I don't know if you can see them, but there is snapper everywhere down here. Everywhere. Those were actually smaller ones, but they were still keepers. I got my chum in the water right there, and we're just kind of waiting and watching. And I'm gonna take my, there they are. I'm taking my bait, and I'm kind of throwing it down with the chum. So my bait's going down with the chum, and so that gives us an opportunity here. We got him. There he is, guys. We got him. There he is. There he is. That's the way to catch snappers right there, baby. Yes, sir. Nice. All right. There we go. That's not a giant, but he'll eat. I needed my 2, and I got my 2. So that was a legal fish, which means that concludes my red snapper limit, which is kind of cool, man. I come out here for 45 minutes and got my limit of snapper. It was tough. It's a Sunday afternoon. But well, I'm gonna show you these snapper real quick. I'm gonna chum them up without catching one, and I'm gonna show you. All right, watch this, guys. I'm gonna send some chum over, and I'm gonna send some more chum over, and we're just gonna watch. It is super calm out here. Man, it's calm. And we're gonna see if the snapper will come up this time. Oh, look at him right there. Look at him. Look at him. How cool is that? Look at that one, guys. Look at that one on top. There's another big one right there. Man, look at that one. Look at that one. Way bigger than the one I just caught. So that's it for me. I'm gonna go give David this boat so that he can run a charter, and then I'm gonna take these fish up, clean them up, and then bring them home, and Melanie and I are gonna cook them for dinner. Look at that pile of snapper right there. And there's my chef right there. So we're actually gonna do something a little different. We're actually making one of our favorite fish dip recipes. And before you say, why are you wasting good snapper fillets on a fish dip? Guys, we live here, right here on the coast. We can get fresh seafood whenever we want it, and we love this fish dip, okay? It's awesome. That's what we're gonna have for dinner tonight. And so, hey, let's get started.
So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna take the fish and I'm gonna put some olive oil, salt and pepper on both sides, and then I'm gonna put them in the oven and bake them until they flake, until they're totally cooked through, and then we're gonna toss them with the rest of the ingredients for the dip.
You ready?
I'm gonna test
Yeah.
Oh, it's ready.
That's ready. Good looking snapper. I may have to eat some of that before we put it in the dip.
Looks good.
All right, so now what do we got to do?
Okay, so now I've got to flake the fish that's fully cooked and cooled. I'm gonna flake it, then I'm gonna mix up our dip with the dressing and all the ingredients.
Perfect.
So now that the fish is flaked, I'm gonna mix up our dip. So I have equal parts of cream cheese and mayonnaise. I'm gonna add some freshly squeezed lemon juice and mix this dressing up really well before I add in the other ingredients. So now I'm gonna add in my other ingredients before I add in the fish. And I'm gonna add in some capers, some horseradish, some finely diced kalamata olives, and last but not least, I'm gonna add in our cooled but cooked freshly caught red snapper.
All right, show me the finished product.
Okay. Here it is.
That's it, guys, right there. Man, that is, okay, that is good.
That is spicy Greek snapper dip. Should we try it?
Let's do it.
Okay.
So here's why I'm excited about this, because I'm an appetizer eater. Like when we go to restaurants, I'm more excited about the appetizers than I am the actual meal. And so this right here is, this is just an appetizer. It's a fancy appetizer. You can make at the house. The fish was cooked perfectly. It was caught 2 hours ago, and there's nothing but good things to say about it. And I prefer these kind of, like, again, these kind of dishes over just plain fish. That's just me. To each his own. I love appetizer type dishes though.
All right, Melanie's gonna give her opinion now.
It definitely has that Greek salad taste, but a little bit more spice because you've got the horseradish and the jalapeños in there. And then with the other herbs and the other flavors, it just tastes very fresh and very light, but there's a lot of flavor there. So it's really good.
So once again, guys, we really appreciate you watching that video. I'm gonna leave the recipe below in the description for you to check out. And if you like that video, shoot us a thumbs up. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Hope all of you have a great week.